Hello and welcome to AbsoluteTruth.com. Absolute Truth. My name is Glenn MacArthur, and this is another part of the governor situation that needs to be cleaned up big time. You know, I've heard all kinds of crap about Parkland, but I ain't heard one word of the cause. So, what's the problem here? I'll tell you what the problem is. Distraction. That's the problem. These kids are more interested in the girl next to them with the big than they are about learning calculus. Okay? And they have interactions. I mean, I just heard, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago, about a kid who got beat up because he wouldn't buy drugs from the local gang leader. Really? On the bus, school bus, that I'm paying for. What in the hell is wrong with you, Governor? Or which is it, the governor before, Scott? Let me tell you something. Under Bush, oh yeah, we're all going to have this renaissance and everyone's going to get smart and we're all going to do this. And we're going to have $20 million schools and we're going to have $5 million. Everyone's going to get paid up. It ain't working. Those schools are falling apart. We have even the people who are running them, they don't even know what the hell they're doing. You take a look at Parkland. Really? How in the hell does a kid get an how does he get an AR-15 into a school that's supposed to be protected? Really? Let me tell you something. The time has come to cut our losses. We have a way of making it work. Al Gore was right. I hate to say it. I mean, I'm not a Democrat, but I hate to say it. Al Gore was right. We need to put these kids on the internet. Let them sit at home and learn. I did it when I was at Boeing. I wasn't distracted by Mrs. Boomba 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 next door because she wasn't there. I was basically focused on getting out of that class as quickly as possible so I could move on to the next class and move on to the next class and then get out of training into my job. So what is the problem here? Look, $20 million worth of class versus each kid getting a $1,000 computer with only 2 internet channels. How hard is that? It's cheap. They stay at home. Really? Nobody brings guns anywhere. And Miss Kaboomba Boomba Boomba is on the internet. There you go. Hello? And she can keep her Kaboomba Boombas to herself until she is 18 and she goes out into the real world and meets Mr. Whoa, I am interested in you. But that's the distraction I'm talking about. You know? You understand what I'm saying? School ain't the way it used to be. It needs to be reinvented. And my invention is quite succinct and simple. You got K through 12, internet, good. Kids will learn, they'll be inspired, and they will become geniusified because they have nowhere else to go but focus on what they want to do and get the heck out of school as quickly as possible. There'll be less suicide because they won't have to worry about what the other guy, how fast he's learning. We can focus this. We can turn this around. And you can save me a piss load of money. Well, there's another 50 grand you owe me. Can you get it wrapped around in your skull that maybe this is a good idea? Maybe we can create kids that are into calculus instead of algebra before they go to college? That maybe we can have real genius show up on the doorstep instead of in a classroom? Maybe that's where we need to be. Maybe that's where you need to be. It's a whole new world, Governor. I won't explain it to you anymore, except to say that the old way don't work. We did the testing. We did the whole bit. It doesn't work. Move on. Get on with your life. Get on with our lives. We need a capable, strong, and inventive community. We don't have that. We have people that's greatest claim to fame is going to be turning down a bed for a tourist, or maybe making sure an old person doesn't fart too much before he can reach the toilet. Really? Time has come for this thing to change, and I am tired of screw-ups. Quit screwing up. And that's all I have to say to you, Governor. So, until you're ready to tell me what is going on in Parkland, or unless you tell me what's going on at the local school that is now being under lockdown, you got a major problem on your hands and you need to clean it up. And that's all I have to say. Glenn MacArthur, out.